This video is sponsored by Insta360.
Hey guys, Irene here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have something very different. I'm going to be actually taking some pictures and videos on this. This is Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This is an action camera and I've never actually used one and never taken pictures on this, so this is definitely going to be interesting. But I'm pretty excited because it has some really cool features and it has the Leica Samarit lens. This is probably the closest I'm gonna get to shooting a Leica. So I think we're gonna get some really cool stuff. I have a stunning model today, so yeah, let's go and see what we can get. All right, we're gonna try to get this really cool super wide shot of the buildings, and then I'm also getting like the private property sign in the shot. Yeah, that's cool.
So this is very different from what I normally do because everything in these images will be in focus. There is no background blur. This is not an 85 1.2. So I was trying to create some visual interest with composition, colors, and interesting angles. We also went for what I called a matrix look with a leather coat and a slick back hair to match the downtown vibe.
Cool. Can you give me my light? Red or something? Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I almost forgot to mention that all of the behind the scenes was filmed on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 as well.
Ooh, yes, yeah. Do that, yeah, hold it like this, yeah. What if you even more kind of like, what if you put like your hand kind of like that? Yes, that's really cool.
At this point, it got really dark outside, but I was excited because this little camera is supposed to be amazing in low light, and I was curious to see how it's going to do. And I think it did pretty amazing. I was able to capture a ton of detail, and the images have pretty much no grain. The behind the scenes footage here was also shot using pure video in auto mode, which is perfect for low light situations. It gives clarity even in the most challenging lighting, and with real-time AI noise reduction and enhanced brightness.
I don't know if the hands are almost like too crazy. Oh. Yes, keep them maybe a little bit closer, yeah. Maybe that's kind of cool. What if you kind of like really like lean backwards almost? And look like to the side, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, can you try, go on this side, on the other side, and with both of your like kind of like that maybe? Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, yes. Can you do like the hands towards me here, kind of? No, it doesn't make sense. I think just simple. Like, yeah, like you're very like just cool. You're standing in the. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's better, for sure.
Here I was using the Ace Pro 2 as a POV camera and I strapped it to my chest, but later on I figured out that it was even better mounted to my head. It looks really funny, but I just love the POV footage, and I actually filmed one of my other behind the scenes videos mainly with this POV view. It's coming very soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, oh, that's really cool. Like by this thing? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So during the shoot, I was using the main capture button, which is very hard to press, and it totally makes sense for an action camera, but it was very challenging because when I was taking the pictures, I had to press really hard and it would cause some shakiness. And then after the shoot, when I came home, I realized that I can actually just tap the screen to take a picture, which makes it a lot easier. So this camera can shoot 50 megapixel images, which is crazy since my R5 is 45 megapixels. I think you can really see the quality, especially when I'm shooting at night. I was quite impressed with how these turned out. The 50 megapixels with the ability to shoot RAW actually creates some really nice dynamic range in those images. I was able to recover some really tough shots and still keep a lot of the details in. So I'm not a videographer in any way, but I really wanted to get some cool footage to show you what this camera is actually meant to do. So I decided to shoot this footage in log, 4K 60p, to be able to slow down my footage. And this was my very first time ever shooting in color grading log footage. Again, I'm not a professional, but I had a lot of fun making these clips, and I used the multi-mount to help me comfortably hold the camera, and it's pretty much all handheld. Stabilization on this thing is absolutely amazing. also took my Ace Pro 2 on a hike with me and got my sister to model, and this time I shot it just in regular video mode using some Leica color profiles. Okay, so here are some of my final thoughts on this camera. When Insta360 first approached me and asked me if I wanted to make a video using Ace Pro 2, I was very skeptical and I almost said no because first of all, I'm not a videographer. I've never used an action camera before. I don't do any cool sports or like outdoor adventures, so I really didn't know if I will actually use this. But after having this for about a month, I actually changed my mind and I really enjoyed it. What I like about it is that it's extremely easy to use. The menu is super intuitive, and for someone like me who's not a very technical person, this was very easy to figure out. This has a lot of really nice auto modes and some cool color profiles from Leica, which make your footage look really nice without any effort. It is really as easy as turning the camera on and just filming. I like that I don't need a gimbal for this camera. Stabilization is super awesome, so I can just shoot my video handheld or using some of the cool mounts. Like I have this head mount right here that I've been using a lot for my videos, especially for a lot of behind the scenes. It looks absolutely ridiculous but I actually enjoyed using it like this probably the most. I'm definitely going to incorporate more of this POV footage into my regular behind the scenes videos to just show you guys a little bit of a different angle, a different perspective, and so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing as I'm shooting. I also really like the pure video mode and that it lets you shoot in really low light situations, because I've been really enjoying to take pictures with the RGB lights and flash outside when the sun goes down, and a lot of the times my camera kind of struggles with that, but I can now take this guy out and shoot some really cool behind the scenes footage even when it's really dark outside. This camera is super tiny and it's quite light. This will also be perfect when I go traveling, especially to some more challenging locations like maybe waterfalls and beaches, to places where I don't want to take a gimbal and the camera and all that. So again, I can just strap this to my chest or to my head, or even just put it on the tripod somewhere and film my behind the scenes footage very easily. I don't take the best care of my equipment, to be honest. I'm definitely not one of those people who like wipes the camera with the microfiber cloth. I just like do it with my shirt. And this camera is supposed to be very rugged and it's supposed to be able to take a lot of beating. So I'm excited for that because again, a lot of my equipment does not survive through what I put it through. I also got really fascinated with the time-lapse feature on this camera. I tried to capture some time lapses just in my backyard and they weren't that impressive. I know that I need to go to like a little bit more of an impressive location, but when I do, I 100% know that I'm gonna take this with me to capture some really stunning time lapses. Let me know if there's any recommendations of what kind of like time lapses do you usually like to do. Let me know because I really want to get more into that. This camera is also waterproof, which is super exciting. Can't wait to test it out whenever I go to like a tropical location and see how I can incorporate that into my behind the scenes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue using this. So thank you Insta360 for introducing me to your action cam. If you guys are interested, the link will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different on my channel. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!